I believe that I was in intermediary care, and was no longer in intensive care. I do not remember getting out or back into my body, but I in my higher consciousness, was near the ceiling. I knew that my mother and another female were at the foot of my bed, but I was only concerned about what was going on near the ceiling. I did not see my body on the hospital bed, and knew that I had no body. I knew that I was near death. There was a beautiful spiritual entity, which I felt enveloped and embraced me with indescribable love and peace. I felt connected to all, I was at total peace, everything made sense for me. I cannot imagine feeling love like that until I die. Warmth, unconditional love, and heightened knowledge were a part of my NDE. Next NDE. I was completely passed out from inebriation. Then it was as if I had awakened to see my body, and everyone in the room surrounding me from the second floor. Only there was no second floor, only the ceiling. I was floating upwards towards a bright light, that lasted for what seemed to be moments of frustration of me trying to communicate, and ask everyone what was wrong. Very confusing indeed. Next, I was in the bright light, and was speaking to dead relatives. They told me not to worry, and that everything was okay. Then it ended, and the next thing I remember is the 20 below air hitting me as I was being loaded into an ambulance. A friend had saved my life with his fireman's training, and I was changed forever. I was innocent no longer. The only way to describe it is as if I had gone from an innocent naked child of the Garden of Eden to an incredibly aware teenager that had a sixth sense that scared the hell out of me then, and still does to this day. It would take me years to explain. I have no fear of dying. I only have fear of the future. I have made many frightening predictions that have come true. They are too many to explain and count. I have been nicknamed Radar. Next NDE. I was cleaning the undercarriage of a car, and it fell off the jack stand. It fell on me, and the pinch weld hit my head and knocked me out. I was aware of the car falling, then I felt a bump, like a more rock hitting my head, and then I got up. It was like colors were more than colors. It looked like I could touch them. It felt like the air was silk sheets moving over my body. I felt like I was being watched, and I looked around and saw no one. I then turned around and saw my head bleeding. Then I felt like I was falling, and then I was back in my body. My wife soon after came out screaming for the amount of blood coming out of my head. She drove me to the hospital where I had a minor skull fracture, and I needed 6 stitches. Other than that I was fine.